Hey guys, welcome. This isn't going to be a real intro, so I just want to get into it. How many grapples do you need to beat Batman Arkham Origins? I'll tell you one thing, way more than you'd think. Also, don't mind the little me up at the top right. That was because I was streaming this on Twitch with a webcam. You should go follow. Whatever. Let's get into the rules. So there are generally three rules that or maybe not even three. I might even just be capping. But here are the general rules that I set myself for this run. Number one, and the most obvious, no non-required grapples. So if I just want to grapple, I can't because that'd be stupid. Secondly, I cannot just use the Batwing. So if I'm in the same district or side of Gotham, I am not allowed to use the Batwing. And next rule, I only allowed myself the Batwing whether it was completely necessary or if my objective was on the complete opposite side of the map. Now, if you don't like that third rule, as in the whole, oh yeah, you should just not be allowed to use the Batwing at all, I don't give a shit. Fuck you. I think that's basically it. So let's get into the grapples, shall we? So as we head throughout the Blackgate prison, you'll know that the Blackgate prison is generally just a tutorial, and tutorial means it's probably going to make us grapple, and that's what happens when we beat up these three thugs. Batman. Okay, well, if my dumbass wouldn't have paused the goddamn game. Oh my god. But yeah, since it's a tutorial, Batman's gonna point out the fact that we need to grapple over this gate. And so, yeah, basically, this is gonna be the first grapple of our challenge. So, yeah. Don't even bother keeping count because I will tell you at the end because oh my god, it's bad. Yeah. Matter of fact, we have another grapple, barely even not even a minute later, really, because we have to grapple up here to chase after Killer Croc. Yay. Now, here's one where when I first played, I really hoped that I could avoid it, but you just can't. Also, just know that almost all the grapples here are gonna be testing ones. So basically, we encounter this little area where we have to chase after Croc, and there's this area that you can climb onto, but you can't climb up onto the broken railing. Now, this is the testing grapple, but I'm basically just gliding down to show you that even if I could climb up here, it doesn't lead anywhere. So there was even if I managed to get up here, it wouldn't help me at all in this challenge. So we actually add the real grapple to our tally, and I guess we just continue on, honestly. So yeah. Now, this area, I did actually manage to avoid a grapple, though it was annoying. Well, not annoying, it was just whatever. Um, so, obviously, you get one grapple by grappling up to this top one, because you can't avoid that. And you grapple over here, and then I tried gliding over to that gargoyle, and it didn't work. But, technically, all you really have to do here, I'll just skip to the one that was successful. So back up on the gargoyle now. Batman goes through all of that, whatever. So instead of grappling to the second gargoyle, I did try and glide to it, but it doesn't really matter. I found this little bug spot, I guess. But basically, you just jump down, and then my dumb I don't know why. I sat here for a bit thinking of whether or not I could maybe go for like a silent takedown or something, but I was basically just pretty sure that you can't, so I just instead grapple up, giving me one more, and just taking him down like that instead of grappling to two. So now I think at this point, instead of being at like 7, I'm at 6. Maybe. Yeah. So then we make our way through here. All of this is just normal, it's whatever. You take this guy out and then but like it doesn't really get to a problem up until this next guy. So he's not even holding anyone hostage, he's just chilling up there. And there's literally no verticality in here. In fact, this you're gonna see this a lot in a lot of my grapples. There's no verticality, so you can't climb up. And there's also gonna be no line launcher, so yeah, basically this run was fucked from the start. So we grapple up, adding one more to our tally, and take him down. I think now we're at 6. I think I was at 6 by the time I don't know. Fuck. Oh well. And then obviously we do all this, but this doesn't matter. And now we finally enter Gotham. A big ass motherfucking place with a lot of ledges that you can't climb. So how do I start this all off? Well, I decide to glide, and because I have to get to the bridge, okay? So basically, I glide on over here, like I glide over to this building, and I just kind of start making my way over, just hoping and praying to God that I can finally make it, which I get these little ledges right here that I climb up, which, gives me like perfect height to make it to the bridge. So then it's just running.
Now, I'm on the elevator there. You can see it.
Until we eventually reach this area to get to Jezebel Plaza, because, you'd think, oh, well, you have to grapple, right? Well, what I had realized, because this was actually my second attempt trying it, because I basically quit, and then I was like, I'm going back. Jezebel Plaza, sorry, Jezebel Plaza is underneath like that glass, those glass like domes, whatever. I don't know what they're called, honestly. I don't even know what they are or why they're there. But yeah, it's not like high up on a building. Just like the deal is underneath. So I was lucky enough to not have to give a shit about whether or not I was too high up or nothing. So I just jump on down, and also you see up at the top right, my hands are up, and then he grapples. That did not count because that was not me grappling, it was the game. So, yeah. Epic. 1 combat encounter and interrogation and dropping someone off a fucking rooftop later, and we need to get to the GCR tower. Or, no, not GCR. Is it GCR? Fuck, I can't remember. Yeah, we have to get to the radio tower. And due to that interrogation, that gives us a massive height advantage, all for free. I'm honored, even though that doesn't help with any of the future grapples, but whatever. Also, sorry about all the shit going on. I was trying to upgrade, I think, and it was whatever. So yeah, but basically after that we start making our way across this rooftop with these big ass fucking domes on them, and because we're trying to get to the tower. It is GCR, cool. But yeah, so what I was doing was, because again, done this all before. I get to this little edge right here, I glide and I promptly hit the ground. And at first I was worried because I really didn't want to try and grapple back up, but luckily there were these vents right here, or air ducts, or whatever they are, so I could literally just go back up and retry, which is what I did. So yeah, I made sure to go a little more to the right, and you will see that I just motherfucking barely made it. So, we were kind of blessed from having to do grapples. So that's technically an avoided grapple, so hell yeah. And now we start traversing Gotham even more. Basically, now we have to go and get the two penguin relay things, whatever the fuck they are. So we just kind of start gliding and praying that I do not go too far down to the ground because, yeah. Um, Basically, I just kind of go between buildings, you know, and I'll just kind of tell you so I can skip to it. Basically, what I do is after going, and I do not grapple, and I will not lie to y'all if I grapple. I'm not gonna skip over it. Just saying, so that way, in case you don't believe me, because the final total should still blow your fucking socks off. But yeah, so basically, you see the bridge. We just kind of climb up some vents and all that, and go to said bridge. Now let's cut to the bridge. Hi, we're at the bridge. All right, so basically this was something I found out in my first run, but the two pillar things, like the ones that you see I'm on, like these ramps, they aren't climbable on those sides, but they are on these two sides, which confuses the fuck out of me and doesn't really make any sense, but whatever, I guess. So I would try and jump, and, I wouldn't make it or nothing. So I was just kind of stuck because I've done this before. I've made it up there before without grappling. And I was using also sorry, but here I was getting shot at, but I couldn't find who was shooting at me at all. Um yeah, so basically back to this, I was trying to climb up and, jump over to these little pillars, but it wouldn't work because Batman's dumb as fuck. So basically, yeah, I was kind of stuck here because I remembered I had tried, you know. So then I started doing this where I just jump and glide. First attempt, no. Second attempt, I didn't even try because I knew I wasn't gonna make it. Third attempt, more of the same. Except, yeah, I barely made it back to the bridge. Also, if you're wondering, the last time I also made it to the bridge, and also the other one, I missed the bridge, but you can use the church to get back up pretty easily. So, and then fourth attempt. Come on, this has got to be the one. And no, it wasn't. And I might as well just show the whole like church strategy that I just told you about. Basically, you glide back over to the church, climb up here, and then you go get as high up on this little, like on these little. Also, I scanned that, but like you get as high up as you can on these little railings right here, and then you have the perfect height to glide back up. And now, after having run a few more little tests, now I make one more attempt, and it finally makes it. So, yeah, I was trying to do some other strats, and it wasn't working, so we finally made it. Let's move on to the second, like going to the second relay. So basically, we just kind of start making our way over here, and we, glide over to this bridge. And generally, we just follow this bridge. It's really nothing too difficult. We just kind of, and this bridge actually helped me. I believe it was like twice in this run, so it's pretty good, I guess. So yeah, we just kind of make our way, but then I fuck up and I accidentally do a wrong vault and miss the ledge. Or well, I didn't miss the ledge, but whenever you do like a fast running vault, basically you lose more height. Also, I was about to restart, but then I figured, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna get back up on like up to the bridge without restarting. And that's exactly what I set out to do. I just kind of start running, I kind of go around here, and then to climb up this, I encountered this little funny bug again because I did it first try, like first run, where I kind of bug into the thing, but whatever, it doesn't matter. We find this little ramp, you climb up it, and then there's like these vents on the side that you can climb up. You just kind of, you know, climb up them, I guess. It's not really that difficult. You can't climb up that vent, oddly. That's gonna be a problem in the future, but you can climb up just straight up to the roof. So that way you can actually get back up onto the bridge, and then I'll show you what I meant by like of running vault can mess you up. Basically, you just want to hop onto the railing and then glide, and that is what saves you because it actually gives you that height. So yeah. Also, that was a grapple, but I didn't ever count it because it wasn't a necessary grapple, and I just messed up and accidentally pressed the button. So you try and say that that was a grapple, and I will shoot you. I don't know. You can't climb up this, so I just end up going around. Basically, I'm trying to like set up the glide, and Batman keeps on walking off, and I'm afraid that he's gonna just fall. And so I'm panicking, but eventually I go for the glide, and guess what? Boom, easily made it. So much better. So now we're like really close to the relay. You just kind of gotta walk across this little thing right here. It's really simple. Yeah, easy. Now you may be thinking, dude, Batman in a chair, you cannot possibly get to the final offer without, grappling, right? And to that, I'd say you're wrong, because here I glide to this area, like right outside the steel mill. And because originally my plan would have been to get inside the steel mill, but when I realized you couldn't, I start to climb up these little roof, like this roof right here, and I just make my way around and just, keep going. Um, I make my way over to this roof right here, which honestly I could have made a lot less risky by climbing up on that one railing, but whatever. I managed to climb up onto this roof. Batman points out that Penguin's got snipers out, which means I'm close. So, Now you also may be wondering how I would possibly take out the sniper up at the top, like the crow's nest, basically. And you're right, I can't. I have to grapple. Is what I would say if I was a stupid little dumb bitch who didn't know the layout of this map at all. Because guess what? You don't have to grapple. You just gotta make your way up the fucking ship thing. There's a lot of stairs. There's a lot of damn stairs. I don't know why the fuck, bro, why'd you pause the game, man? There we go. Thank you. You just make your way up the stairs. So yeah, there's all these stairs that you can climb up, and eventually there's like this little area here with like the lifeboats, and my dumbass, oh wait, never mind, I didn't mess it up right here, never mind, that was my bad. So yeah, basically you get up to this crane, and it's just really simple. You just, oh, it he fell. Damn. But guess what? He doesn't fail the second time, and by him I mean me. See, boom, perfect launch. You just do a dive bomb, and I almost thought that I fell, but yeah, you can make it up there, and you just take out the sniper, and then it's literally just the same as any other playthrough. You don't even need grapples to beat this whole thing. You just needed to somehow get up there to take out the sniper. So, does that make me better at the game? I think so. And then all this is literally again just the same, so there's literally no grapples required, except for the fact that I was basically just complete fucking badass. I don't know what it was. I was dogging on people in these goddamn predator sections, and I don't know how because I didn't grapple because I didn't use, like um vantage points or gargoyles or whatever. So here's what I'm gonna do, guys. Just because I know you don't want to hear me, my dumbass, just talk about all these goddamn fucking sections. I'm also wanting to let this play out just so you can just see how truly, truly awesome I was. You know, definitely. Anyways, I'm just gonna rapid fire all the grapples in this area. I'm not gonna talk about them. I'm just gonna show them to you because there's quite a few. And if there's any avoided grapples, I'll talk about those. Let's go. Let's go. Mario. What?
That's really it. And 7, 9, so 10, 11. Oh my. 12. You just can't make it. So yeah, 13, sadly. 14.
So with all that out of the way, we're finally done with the final offer. And now we're stranded on the goddamn final offer. We're not done. It never ends. I'm joking. It's honestly really easy to get out of here. We just used the same strategy as earlier. But remember rule 3 that I said earlier? That comes into play because obviously my objective is all the way on the other side of the map. So I got to use the little fast travel. But I did still at least get off the final offer before realizing, so yeah. Um I'll see y'all there. I'm not sure. I don't know how long it'll take y'all to get there. Like, it might take y'all an hour. It might take y'all 2 hours. It might. Wait, y'all are already here? How the fuck did y'all get here so fast? You know what? Whatever. It doesn't even matter because that means I can continue telling my tale. Yeah, so the drop off for the Batwing was literally right next to this, like right next to this. So yeah, basically it was really simple to just glide right on top of this building. And obviously we hack into something. I think it's like the police radio or whatever. I don't even know, honestly. It doesn't really even matter, does it? Because that means that somehow, some way, we have to get over to the apartment buildings right over there, right where Batman's looking. Look at it right now. It's honestly really easy. I was building it up to be whatever, but it's just a simple glide and dive, I believe. Yeah, you just dive bomb and then you literally just land right here. So literally all I had to do was just take these two out and we're good. Yeah. Back to the Batcave. Bat scooter, and on our way to the GCPD. This should be fun, right? No grapples needed, right? I wish. I skipped a lot of the running that I did because there was a lot of it, but basically right here you can see me kind of going to the sides of the GCPD just looking for some way to get in. And there just wasn't. There's no way in. Like, cuz obviously you have to get on the roof. And this game doesn't like me very much, so I don't have a way to get into the roof. Now, I had some hope here because I was like, oh, pipes, but you can also kind of see that that's not going to work at all. So, you know what? I'm just going to skip all the running around I did and just show you the grapple. Funny thing, with how high up this building was, I couldn't really find a good spot to the point where if I grappled up, I thought I was going to always be an area too low. So I was always thinking that I was actually gonna need two grapples, but I didn't. Also, if you're wondering how I took out the sniper without grappling, I just pulled him off with the bat claw. So, you know. Pretty simple stuff. Wee. You know what, Buckaroony pals? Why don't we play another little bitty game? You know what that game is gonna be? It's the game of. I'm gonna show you all the grapples again because I don't feel like going through all this bullshit just to show you. I don't even know how many, maybe like 4 or something. I don't know. There's quite a few grapples. Okay, so also I don't even know if I'm gonna put back up that counter. Fine, I'll put up the counter. Also, if you're wondering why the last counter didn't match, it wasn't because I was trying to show how many I've already used in all of the challenge. I was trying to show how many I get in that one area. So let's do that again, shall we?
All right, so 16.
Also, in case you're wondering whether I lied to you or not about, I mean, I don't know why I would lie about me having to grapple. Uh, let this clip just be proof. You can't climb anything, bro. It don't let you. All right, back to the grapples.
This, but whatever. 17. 18. 19. And 20. I'm at 20, so that's 21. 21, and then this is 22 right here.
Well, what do you know? We're done with the GCPD, and we ended off with the exact same number of mandatory grapples as we did in the final offer. I guess 7 truly is a lucky number, isn't it? I mean, not for this run. I'd rather it be 0, but. 7. Anyways, now we need to manage to get from the GCPD all the way to the sewers, which, if you know what anything about the sewers, you'll know that they're really high up in the sky, which means that we're gonna have like maybe 10 grapples from it. And obviously I'm fucking joking because the sewers are underground and very accessible. So literally we just kind of make our way over there. I guess like it's really not that hard. You just kind of glide, and even if you land on the ground, you can just kind of run there. I mean, it'll take a little bit longer than, gliding over there, but I mean, it's not like you having to run there will take any, like, literally, I'm here now. I'm already there. Like, it's so easy. I just have to fight these guys, but let's just get to the sewer, shall we? Now, we had quite a few grapples in this room. So, first of all, you'd think, oh shit, you have to grapple up to there. But luckily, you can jump up to that, like that little pipe, and still climb up. So, I was so happy. And then, obviously, you continue on as normal. You get stuck under steam somehow. And then you realize that you literally cannot do anything here. So, you literally have to grapple up because there's no pipes for you to climb or nothing. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, you just gotta grapple, which I stood here thinking for a while. Quite a while, and then grappled. Yep, there you go. Also, if you can't tell, this is not scripted at all. So, yeah. You take out the 2 guys up here, really simple. And then there's that. And so you'd think, oh yeah, you could just go right there. Guess what? You glide at it, you don't climb. It does not let you climb up. And I found that to be so bullshit because I feel like you should be able to climb, like I as a climbing advocate feel like I should be able to just climb my way through this entire damn room rather than have to rely on some grapple. I'm a strong, independent man who don't need no grapple apparently or something. I don't fucking know what I'm talking about. You can't just climb up it. It's stupid. I'm not sure. I was gonna say maybe because you have to shimmy across, but you can jump to it normally. So why can't I do it here? So yeah, you have to grapple because you for some reason can grapple up to higher areas for some reason. So you just kind of, I don't know, you get hit by steam a lot. And then you make your way through. And then there's this little area where, you turn off the water and then, you like pull the thing to release the steam. And obviously, if you can tell, there is one more grapple right here. Because this little fucking piece of shit. And also, by the way, right here, it's still the same grapple because I just kind of, I don't know what I was thinking, but basically I tried gliding for it and then I realized I can't, so I just kind of grapple to the thing. So yeah, add that to the tally, even though I'm keeping tally for you. Not really. I'm not showing it on screen or nothing. Yeah. Back to the grapples. I'll say one thing. This was not my only time using the Batwing. Um, so I kind of broke one of my rules where I can't use the Batwing if I'm in the same district, but I wasn't using it. Whatever. I was trying to just see if there was some sort of way to use the Batwing, like, because basically you have to get into the bank, and I cut all the footage out, but basically there's almost no way to get up to the bank without grappling. Like, I was trying, and it just wasn't working. So I figured I would like use the Batwing a few times just to see if it was possible, like if I could somehow manage to get up there. And from all my experimentation, I don't believe so. It's kind of like a similar situation to the GCPD where it's just too tall. So, I kind of had to sorry, I'm just kind of out of it. But yeah, basically I had to kind of just I think give up basically. Also, sorry, my little me is paused, like look at him up in that top right corner just sitting there doing whatever, I don't know. There he goes. So yeah, I fight I'm on this roof. I fight these guys off because, they were attacking me. And yeah, as you can see, there's not really any sort of good way to get across. I mean, I tried using that, and I think I missed. Yeah, it missed. So yeah, this kind of around when I realized that there's not really a way to get up to the roof. I was about to use it again. I was like, you know what? I'm done. So basically, I just had to find a good spot, which this took me a while as well. I was kind of nervous that I couldn't. So, I was like, cause you can see me zooming in and all that, trying to grapple up to the tip top. So I just kind of get right here, and I just go wee wee, and that gets me to the tip top. So yeah, fun. Ah! I was about to skip on past, but I kind of forgot about this grapple to the vent because guess what? There's no way to you can't get up to the gargoyle to glide onto the vent, and you just can't get up there. And you know what? I'll keep talking because I just skipped the cutscene, so it's not like whatever. Eventually, I skip it. I think it's around whenever he says, "Sionis, I'm looking for the Joker," and then, then I skip it or something. Yep, there we go. So yeah, you see, obviously you'll look at ugly beach right there. Yeah, she's a beach, and as you stand up, yeah, my hands were off the controller. So again, that one doesn't count because guess what? I didn't press the damn button. And also, I couldn't get the thing to go onto my gargoyle, so basically, I had to abandon this gargoyle. So, yeah. Now, to get out of this area, so obviously, you know that it spawns you down here. I ran a little bit and I found this little area, which, it was just some stairs, which, allowed me to get out of the whatever. What even is that area? Like the glass. Like what the fuck is that? What is that for? I mean, I get, it's to have some extra shops or whatever, but I don't know what that's called. It's just it's like some glass domes and just glass roofs and all that. I don't know what the fuck it's for. Well, I know what it's for. But yeah, we just kind of. I think we're making our way to the steel mill. Yes, we are. So guess who doesn't get to just Batwing over there? See that that one rule came into cuck me where I can't use it in the same section. So you know what? Let's speed up the footage, shall we? I don't know how much percent, but you'll see it in a minute. Sorry about that. Now we have this predator section, but there were no required grapples here. Though I do want you to see this one little bit.
Oh my!
Yeah, that shit kind of caught me off guard, bro. That man had aimbot. That's crazy. So yeah, we had this little and by we I mean me, this little part where sadly I had to grapple because I can't climb up. Batman won't jump or nothing. And, going through the door does a specific thing.
If I could just.
So yes, sadly, grapple is necessary. Then I realized I made my job even worse because guess what? I used both disruptor shots during that whole combat encounter. And the only other way out is to grapple up. So I don't have to grapple. I just have to wait for the disruptor. So you can even see me up in the top right, just kind of standing up, and I'm about to leave. So, yeah. And then we just had to wait for me to get back. Oh, look, there I am. Wow, what convenient timing. God, I hate myself. But yeah, so basically then we just kind of continue on. We just shoot the disruptor so that way it doesn't kill us. And we can move on our merry way. Now this one pissed me off. So basically we need to get through the little hole in the wall. And, there's all these crates, so you'd think, wow, you could just, make your way up one of them. Half of them you can not climb. And I don't know why. It's so annoying. And, like, you'd think, like, literally, most of these, like, little crates, you just physically cannot climb up them. And it is so damn annoying because I spent some time, just absolutely trying. That door had nothing to do with it, but whatever. Like, I was trying to see if you could actually get in there, which you can't. So yeah, I don't know. I tried getting up to this little scaffolding right there, which eventually I did. So it wasn't that bad. But you'd think, oh yeah, you could just make your way over. No, no, you can't. You just fall. You can't climb up that. You can't climb up anything. I tried a lot. And do you want to see what quote unquote worked?
Genius! Where's the thing at?
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Batman Arkham Origins straight up blueballed me into thinking that I managed to skip a grapple, when in reality, oh, guess what? No, 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 no. It didn't. It didn't skip it. Because guess what? You have to grapple from the one side through the hole, because that's what triggers the goddamn elevator. You can see in the clip here, the elevator starts to finally show up. Thanks, game. So yeah, since I did get through the hole, yes, but you actually need to, you have to grapple in order for the game to actually progress. I did end up counting this as another grapple, which, yes, it does suck. And it pisses me off. And then I struggled here to fucking, get back through in that same manner, like quite a bit, but whatever. Yeah, Arkham Origins straight fucking blue balled my ass, bro. Annoying, isn't it? That's right. There were literally no more grapples throughout the entire steel mill. Awesome, isn't it? Yes, yes, it is. It is very awesome. Yes, good sire, it is. Oui, oui. Mon ami, oui, oui. Let's get out of the steel mill. So, like I said near the beginning of the video, I was streaming this on Twitch, and at this point, I believe I may have been like almost 3 hours in, maybe. So, basically, around here is when I was ending stream. So, yeah, but that doesn't really matter, so we can just cut to the next section, right? Yeah, let's do it. Well, here we are with another stream. You may notice something's off. If you take a little gander at the top right corner, you'll see that it's purely black. But in this footage, I'm talking. Yeah, basically it was nothing too bad. I just kind of forgot to uncover my camera, because basically it has like a little cover that you kind of open and close, and I forgot to open it. So yeah, I was basically just not showing my face for a while, or my mask. It was just my mask, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It just kind of annoyed me, but it's fine. Basically, here we are. We're still in the steel mill, obviously. But since I reloaded the game, because I had ended stream and came back, you'll see that I'm not in the same spot as I was. So what I did was I kind of just glided down to the bottom, like made sure I was at exactly where I left off, basically. Basically just, and then I looked, and then literally just to only then go right back up, just because I wanted it to be as fair as possible. I didn't want to have an advantage, because I didn't know exactly where I was. So I just kind of made my way up, and then right here I tried for a bit. Like, there was this pipe which I could climb up, which then I fell, but I could climb up it, which it took a bit, but it's whatever. And there's like that little area right there, and I was like, oh yeah, I could get there. Yeah, no, I definitely couldn't, because it wouldn't jump. And I think eventually it would let me jump, maybe, and then it just still didn't make it. Yeah, see, and then I would just miss. I was at this for a while before eventually just deciding to glide over to the bridge. You'll see. And so yeah, now I'm here. I'm on the Sionis Steel Mill sign, and I start gliding, and oh my god, just wait till you see what happens here. I glide, and I'm like, oh yeah, I can get on this. I'm making my way across, and then it just kicks me off. And oh my, I was so mad. But it didn't really matter. So it doesn't really matter because I kind of just run over here. And I see like these pipes and like it's next to the bridge and all that. And I'm like, oh yeah, I'll make it to those pipes so I can get onto the bridge. Nope, you can't mantle up on them. And so I just landed right here. But luckily, I could climb up this, stand on these pipes for some reason, and then just glide onto the bridge. And we run.
Run like your life depends on it, because it does. All the other kid with pumped up, you better run, hell, run, all the other kid. Alright, I'll see you later, have a good day, bye. Oh my ass, stop! I can climb up there, 100%.
And after whatever the fuck you just heard, because I just listened to it, and oh my god, it sped up was so funny. But basically, you can probably, it might be a little bit difficult to see, but I'll help you out. We can't get all the way up onto the goddamn bridge, bro. We have to grapple, and it sucks, but makes sense. We have to get to the central pillar. That does not count as 2 grapples due to, me just accidentally pressing B and it canceling. So I just had to re-grapple. So, yeah. Shut up. Okay, you shut up. You shut the fuck up. Also, around here is when I noticed that my, excuse me. Around here is when I noticed that my camera was not showing me. I don't think I noticed it right now. I'm not sure exactly what I'm doing. Oh, nope. I did. Wow. I kind of forgot. But yeah, you can just kind of see me just, yeah, sorry guys. I messed up. I know. I'm stupid. I'm a dumb idiot boy who doesn't know what he's doing. Not a good YouTuber. Well, technically this was a Twitch stream, so I'm not a good Twitch streamer. I'm a better YouTuber. Sorry, where were we? Alright, so we start off here, and what we're eventually just gonna do is, if my dumbass would start, there we go, we just kinda, like you see the Royal Hotel, we just kinda start gliding all the way over there. Now, I knew damn well I wasn't gonna make it in this one glide all the way to the Royal Hotel, or the Gotham Royal, or whatever the fuck you want to call it. But I did get pretty close, and there was just a little bit of running. You know what? Here, let me cut to some of that.
Okay, so there's 5 or so guys with gun, and 5 or so. Oh! Hey, ow! Oh, my foot hurt now. Go grapple. Alright, I'm gonna put that away and just get. There we go, let me climb.
So after heading down into the Gotham Royal Hotel parking lot, guess what happens? It has nothing to do with this challenge at all, but just take a little gander, little guess, little whatever the fuck you want to call it, little state your hypothesis for me. I'm joking. I'm going to tell you. We have grapples. We have grapples. And it sucks because we have to basically shoot the whatever it's called, the remote claw, and then obviously there's no fucking verticality in this goddamn game, so we just have to little grapple, we just have to grapple ourselves up. Nothing too terrible, I guess. It's only one grapple. Pfft. Not like there's gonna be like a ton more in this whole goddamn building. But yeah, sorry, right here I was talking to my chat, but yeah, basically, we just, that's a grapple. And then we just head on over to the elevator, so yeah. You know what, fuck this shit. I'm just gonna show you all the grapples that I had to do. Real quick, before I get to the whole montage of every single Royal Hotel grapple, I do want to talk about this one that I technically avoided. Most people grapple up to this little lift, but you can easily just go onto the walkway and then glide onto it. But you can't avoid these next few ones.
Damn. 1, 2. Don't count. But that one. 38. One, two. I didn't press it. Just saying, did not press it. That don't count. I didn't press it. That was the game automatically. Fuck you. That's a cutscene. I save you, Michael Jackson.
So I decided to skip a little bit of the footage just because most of what you missed out on was purely just Joker stuff, which isn't important, and even this isn't that important. I'm just showing this because it's Batman, and we all actually like Batman, I think. Also, what was it, like 17 grapples in the Royal Hotel? That is over double of what I got in the fucking like in the GCPD and the final offer combined. Plus, that is more than both of those combined. Like just combined. I mean, like, fuck, I'm fucked. God damn it, I hate myself. All right, so skipping ahead a little more, we're already back down to the sewers. So the reason I skipped all the way here instead of being like, oh yeah, I'm gonna show all the footage of me going here. It's not because I'm trying to cover up the fact that I grappled. Of course I didn't I'm joking, I didn't. But it's basically just because it's like going down here the first time. So, you know, it was really simple because it's on the ground, obviously. So I just figured I would save us both the time.
I'm not even gonna try and find a way around that grapple.
So I just decided to once again, and I'm sorry that I keep skipping so much footage, but I know y'all don't want to watch this video for any longer than you already have because we're 50 fucking minutes in. 51 minutes and 57 seconds. Now counting, whatever. I didn't want to waste your time, even though I already have, because if you've literally watched this entire video, you've wasted your time and you should probably go do something better. But not yet. I want the watch time. Not that I need it, but I want it. And maybe you subscribe, maybe your subscription, you know, that'll be nice, you know. So, getting back on topic because I absolutely went off topic. We're now in Bane's lair. So, you know, we're going through, as you can already see where there's gonna be some mandatory grapples. Not because I have to get there now, but because I'm gonna have to get there later to get out of here. Because that's how this works. Backtracking, motherfucker. Um. So yeah, we just kind of beat these guys up, and honestly, you know what? I'm just gonna skip to the grapples that I'm going to be doing. So yeah.
To even get up, it's like, hey, you grapple, and I'm like, but I don't want to. And it's like grab.
All right. So while this may look bad, you know, me having used the bat plane, whatever, I don't know, the bat wing, and you may be thinking, "Oh, I thought you weren't allowed to use it." What I did, I used it on the other side of the map so I could actually use it because guess what? I'm a smarty pants and I didn't want to run all the way to the goddamn bridge for just because. But don't worry, if you want to see me run, you know, you'll still get to see me run right here. You know, look at me. Look at that bad cock. I mean, look at just Batman running and diving and walking and all that. Funny. Let's get to the bridge grapples, shall we? So we have some annoying grapples here in the bridge. I don't know why I said it like that, honestly. But yeah, we have quite a few grapples here in the bridge section. We have this one right here because, you know, uh again, no verticality whatsoever. Yeah, it's just weird. God damn it. Okay, past me. Yeah, I mean, okay, you're playing now, but you need to stick to it, okay? You need to stick to it. But yeah, so we just kind of go through these vents and all that, and then watch this.
movie, yeah, it's weird. Batman, there's a fucking no, Batman. We're not gonna leave until you use the ladder. Okay, you don't climb the wall. Batman, use the ladder, bro. That's what the ladder is for. Okay, Batman, that's what the ladder's for. I'm. This is why your parents don't love you. This is why your parents died, because you're that much of a disappointment.
Yeah, I think it was fair to say I had my, well, fair share of moments. Also, mandatory grapple. Wow, yet again, a grapple in a whole section of gameplay called. The fuck am I talking about? What the?
He just somehow managed to just get up there without grappling. That's literally 50. We've hit the 50 mark. No, I know. I'm saying. I'm gonna say that. Here, wait, hold on. I need to go back up because I want to see. Okay, if I repeat a grapple, it does not count because I fell, and I'm trying to see also to test something. Where does this get me? Oh, okay, thank God. No, Batman, can you climb up? Batman, I'm gonna fucking bring your parents back to life, show them to you, and then kill them again. I swear to God.
Again, I had my fair share of times.
Okay, Batman, here, hold on. Batman, you have the chance. Use the ladder. Oh, he used the ladder. Oh my God. I mean, he generally jumped up most of it, but he he actually was on the ladder.
Alright, so skipping ahead quite a good ways, and by a good ways, I do mean only like 3 minutes. We're in this part where we take this elevator, because we're going up and we're about to, like, save, quote unquote, Brandon, even though we're literally about to knock his ass out. Sorry, I was throwing around batarangs, I don't know. So I get here, and I can climb up onto this, but I can't climb up the, like up to the very top. Which does suck. Yeah, it sucks. But, basically what's gonna happen is I climb up here, and for some goddamn reason I'm actually allowed to climb up through the hatch, which was absolutely amazing. So I was just able to avoid a grapple and, progress the story. Yeah. And then I also made the most Batman entrance right here. I punched. Okay, I'm gonna continue on.
I'll be watching
Good.
you. I'll be watching you.
Yes, Batman, just keep telling that you'll be watching him.
Watching you.
This is just a little bit that I want to talk about. You have this Predator section where normally you'd grapple up and double take down these guys, but you can simply just climb the ladder and they don't even see you because they're dumb as dirt. Also, sorry if at any point throughout this video, the Xbox logo flashes. It was Twitch trying to fucking censor me. So yeah. So after falling down. God, I didn't breathe before that. Before we, had gotten up, we fell through the bridge, and there's 3 grapples here. 3 mandatory grapples. You just saw one. We can manage to, get onto the tightrope, no problems. And then we just, like, grapple up into this little thing right here, and we have to grapple again. Add 3 more. I would say add 3 more to the tally, but again, I'm gonna tell you. Also, it's like basically 3:50 in the morning now when I'm editing this, because I have not. I mean, I slept, but I woke up and I figured I'd get some editing done. Not all of this was edited now. In fact, a lot of this was edited earlier in the day of the day that it currently was yesterday. Fucking damn it.
But I don't believe it. Alright, 1. Dirty fucking whore. Okay, that's gonna... Yeah.
Alright, so as you can most likely tell, we're getting pretty close to the end of this little video. So I just want to show off some little bits that, you know, you just kind of saw. Basically, there's this one right here where it's made to seem like I'm meant to grapple because you drop down and then you break through the only floor that's available. But you can actually get past it. Let me show you. You know, to be honest, whenever I finally got to this part of the game, you know, the second time we're in Blackgate Prison, I was kind of... what's the word? Not happy. I don't know. Just relieved, that's the word. I was slightly relieved, because while I know that there are some mandatory grapples, I knew for a fact that there wasn't that many. There's maybe 3 or something. I don't know exactly how many, and I'm not gonna try and go through this footage to count, so... you're about to see one of them, which this one kind of annoyed me because I really thought I could get past it. I did try. In fact, I'll show you a little clip of it. I mean, I'm gonna keep talking over it, but you know. Because Batman pulls himself up, you know, and he can't climb up, which I find a little goofy. So I decided to jump over here, and I would like try and make it. And I tried this for and it would jump, but it wouldn't ever really, you know, go anywhere. So I just gave up. Let's move on.
Aw, another grapple. Puh. How dare you, game. Game, not another mandatory grapple.
Okay, so maybe I was wrong about how many mandatory grapples there were. There's probably more than 3. Maybe 4. Or 5. Or 6. Or... I will say one thing about this. We did go quite a while without any new grapples being added, didn't we? So I believe the final one is coming up, and do you want to see it? Do you want to see my final grapple? Do you want to see? I know you want. Okay. It's 4:19, and I hate myself. I'll just show you the grapple.
One last grapple. I believe that's the final total.
Yup. The final grapple of this entire challenge wasn't some epic banger of a grapple or a suspenseful grapple or an angry grapple. No, it was just getting up to a vent. That's it. Yeah. Hooray.
Those damn grapples, Joker. This is what you get for making me go through all those grapples. Ugh!
Yeah, and that's the end. That is the final grapple and whatever else you want to say about it, I don't know. So how many was it? How many grapples did it take me to beat Batman Arkham Origins? You ready? It took me, in my testing, and you can do this if you want, see if there's any others that you can avoid. Personally, it took me 61 grapples, 61 total grapples to beat Batman Arkham Origins. And I gotta say, that's way more than what I thought. Then again, you also don't have something like the line launcher. Also, sorry for the really long video, but I guess y'all technically do deserve it since, I haven't uploaded in a while. So, that's it from me, and I'll see you all later. Goodbye.